There's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare. She can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Hi everyone, welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, this is a mess. We are living in messy, messy times, but let me call Richard first. My hair looks a mess today, but I don't know if I care. Good morning, Richard. Why do you sound wide awake? Not really. Sort of. Well, I was wondering if you wanted to leave a little early and go to the mechanic and see I could talk to him in person.
What?
No?
Well,
what do you think?
I don't know.
I mean, I could call him, but I just think like calling might be...
Wait, let me get my coffee pot ready. I gotta go get it.
How's your new coffee? How's your new coffee pot?
No, my coffee's ready to make.
Oh,
making call. Hold on. Hello?
I'm here. I'm still here.
Well, I plugged the phone because it was charging in the bedroom.
Got it.
Wait, let me see. Is it, what do you call it, ready here? Alright, just a minute. Just a minute. You're on speaker. Hello?
I'm here.
Oh.
So what do you want to do?
Well, interesting. My plan was actually
Hi guys. I gotta call my mechanic first. Why is the car not ready? Don't pay me any mind. This is very typical lifestyle here. Oh, have mercy, Lord. Let's see. I don't know why they're not calling me for my car. They probably had to put new brakes on or something. Why am I waiting till I get on the feed with you all to do this? Because I don't have time otherwise. I forget otherwise.
hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
Alright, I don't have time. I think my car is such a mess that's why it's not coming back to me. And I think that he wants to make sure that my car is drivable. That's what I think. I'm thinking of it in terms of love. He's making sure that my car is good to drive. That's what I think. That's what I'm going to believe. And I'm sticking to that belief system. All right. So, I'm starting to feel bad for the immigrants. And I know I shouldn't. I get it. Especially for those that voted for you know who. But I'm starting to feel bad. Like I'm getting these emotional stuff coming from people. So now I just want to cry for them. Even though I think if it was just Jamaicans or just Africans, I think people would be in their houses saying, ha ha, ha ha, good for you. You shouldn't have been here anyway. I think people would be saying that about us if it was just a one-sided deportation. But it's not a one-sided deportation, right? It's here because certain people believe that Hispanics, but they like to call them all Mexicans. They're not all Mexicans. That's why there was a plane full of Colombians. Oh, recently there was a plane full of Bahamians. That the Bahamian government was like, turn that plane around. We are not doing this with you. So what the president is doing right now is costing more money than you all could imagine, right? because he's sending people. Oh, Lay's potato chips is on recall. And it could cause death. The 13-ounce bag of Frito-Lay's potato chips over fears that the product could potentially cause death. What the fuck? Guys, don't eat any Lay's potato chips right now. Find another brand that you could identify with. But Lay's is being recalled, and in this era of immigration, we do not need deaths on top of everything. Let me see what's happening. Hold on. We have to know these things. Lay's potato chip recall classified as highest risk level. Consumption could cause death. I brought potato chips for me and Richard yesterday. But for some reason, I was going to pick up Lay's potato chips, onion and something. But for some reason, I didn't. I picked up Pringles for him and some other brand for myself. The recall for the Lay's potato chips has been upgraded. They're recalling the 13-ounce bags over fears that consuming the product, which may contain undeclared milk, could potentially be fatal. They make potato chips with milk. Last month, the Food and Drug Administration announced that Frito-Lay was voluntarily recalling a limited batch of products. Those with an allergy or severe sensitivity to milk run the risk of a serious life-threatening allergic reaction if they consume the recalled product. This was posted on December 16th, so this recall has been going on for quite some time. Alright, I don't know what this is. Don't talk.
And they received an email that said, from the administration, if you tender your resignation by next Friday.
So, yeah. So I'm finally feeling bad for the immigrants. They're leaving like sad notes for their family members and letting them know that it's your job to take over the family. I do like that, and I think maybe that's why I'm being sensitive right now. Because I like that the parents who are going to get deported, if they did not do the paperwork. But also, let's be very clear. You could be walking around as an American citizen, and if you look Native American, Colombian, Mexican, they're just going to pick you up. They're not going to ask you any questions. You could be born here, but they have numbers. So if they say they need to pick up 300 numbers in each state, they're going to get their quota. They're just going to put you on a plane. You're not going to meet up with the judge. Can I tell you something? Remember when the Haitians came over to Texas and they rounded them up like cattle? And there wasn't a Hispanic to be found that spoke out against that? Does anybody remember that? Anybody? Well,
TikTok's creator search.
Well, this is where we're at now. This is what happens when you don't care about others. This is what happens when you think, oh, what a problem for them. Oh, interesting. Well, they shouldn't have tried to cross the water anyway. Meanwhile, every Hispanic immigrant is here because they thought America was a safe haven. But remember when 13,000 Haitians came to Texas and nobody cared? Some of them wound up in Portland, I guess, Oregon. I don't really know. So, but now the Hispanic group is asking for our help. And here's what I want you to do, Hispanic group. I don't think we would be against helping you. I need you to come up with a plan. Tell me what your plan is to help you. Because what we're not going to do is help by offering a plan. Y'all got here because of our civil rights. And our people died for our civil rights. So we organized, we planned, and things didn't always go well. People died for us, for my freedom. You know, Martin Luther King died for us. Oh, by the way, they are going to release the Martin Luther King, I think in Malcolm X too, tapes, but only so you could hear the audio that he was cheating on his wife. So let me tell you something about that cheating. He was drugged. He was enticed by the CIA. Audio and pictures were sent to his wife. Okay? He was embarrassed because his wife got the information. Now, that didn't make the man back down from his civil rights plan. And whatever you hear from this audio, y'all have to remember always that your current president has count after count after count of SAing and RAing. And so no matter what you hear about Martin Luther King, most likely it was consensual, but I can't say that he consented because he may have been drugged. Okay? Are we good? Let me see what everybody has to say. Hi, let me go back. Hi, Sister Craft. Hi, Carlito. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Incognito. Hi, Steven. Hi, Samara. Hi, Jenny G. Hi, Tiffany. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Noelle. Are we muted? You can't hear me? You are human and have a life. Miss T, I go to the dentist on Monday at 8 a.m. sharp. Yes, be there at 7:30. I'm proud of you. Woosa. Tracy, you already know it's anything but white folks. I don't know what that means, actually, because I think I passed the sentence. I actually don't know what that means. Vivian Lynette, Grand Rising, Tracy, Grand Rising with the pink roses. Hello, Tracy. Hi, Kiona. How you doing? Demetra. Yes, I remember deportation of Haitians. Where was the Hispanic outrage? I'll wait. I remember that, Miss T. You are right. Not one word was spoken. Not one word. It's crazy because we all witness what this man has done to others and how the people around him fall and end up in jail. Why would you vote for an obvious disaster? Exactly. They have to have a plan. Hispanics, get a plan together and we will let you know if it's a plan we want to participate in. But you have to do the work. So no more TikTok videos, crying, asking us for help, Selena Gomez, none of that. Come up with a plan. Let us know on TikTok, because that's the way y'all prefer to communicate. Hey, we have a plan to organize, and this is what we're gonna do. And we will let you know whether or not we're willing to be your allies. Other than that, black folks, I don't care how much you're feeling, sit this out until they come up with a plan. That means I want to know everything that y'all need to do. I need to know the time, the this, the that. I'm not giving it away to you all because y'all not getting free advice from me. Period. Do better, because I have told y'all before, if all the minorities got together, we would win. We would win. That means minorities. Oh man, none of y'all should be shopping at Walmart or any of those stores. None of y'all. That means minorities. Y'all should be going into certain stores and buying up black products just to make a point. Give it away to your black friend, because you know you work with someone black. Give it away to your black friend. Just like, oh girl, let me tell you something. I went into Walmart and I picked up black hair care. Girl, can you use this? I thought about you. I thought about you. Can you use this? That's a plan, Hispanics. Come up with a plan. Let us know what your plan is, and we will decide if we want to participate. Because I have not decided if I want to. Because some of y'all need to say sorry. Some of y'all need to say, I'm sorry, forgive me, black folks. I was crazy. I was out of my mind. Cubans. How you doing, Cuba and Florida? How you doing over there? Oh. I thought so. Oh. How you doing, Cubans? Real Housewives of Miami? Let's see how many of y'all get to stay. Oh, they took my husband. Oh, they took me. Where you at? I'm in Cuba. Bravo, help me. Oh my God. Bravo, stay out of it. Stay out of it. If they wouldn't help black folks, we watching. Now, I don't want to watch. I really want to help. But y'all got to come up with a plan. And y'all got to let me know what is my part in your plan. And if I don't like the plan, it ain't happening. We always had a plan. How many of y'all actually showed up for us? I don't remember hearing Hispanic music at the block parties. Hispanics for George Floyd. I don't remember that. I remember other countries helping us. I don't remember the Hispanics here helping us. I could be wrong. 1, 2, 3, I don't know. You let me know. I don't remember a whole group, a whole coalition of Hispanics for George Floyd and any other murder. Oh, okay. Hands up. Hands up. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at the truth. The truth does hurt. So have a plan besides crying on TikTok. What's the plan? And don't ask us to make the plan, because y'all like to do that shit too. What should we do? Oh, nothing. Yeah, but your people have done this for 400 years. Right. Right. It's now a secret. Look in history and look what we have done to win. They tried to kill us. We multiplied. Hi there, Tracy. Did you get the email I sent you this AM? It was OPM. Sent all us federal employees last night about our jobs. We're going to get on that, child. I didn't look at my emails, but I would love to see your version of it, because the news, which I'm about to read, gave a slightly different version. I don't know how I feel about the Mexican people. The Mexican over the years has been very arrogant. Yeah, I don't know if that you're right. I don't know. Like, I'm from California. I will never say a whole group of people are arrogant. Maybe Africans can be a little arrogant from a superficial place, right? I've seen that. But I also know too many individual Africans and too many individual Mexicans. And when you get to know the soul of the people, you cannot call them arrogant. You can't. Once you get to know people, once you get to work with them, you go to in the subways with them, you ride the buses with them. To be honest with you, I think they're very humble. To be honest with you, I can only speak what I know. It's a very humble group, not arrogant. Have any of y'all actually worked with the population of, and by the way, they're not all Mexicans. We call them all Mexicans. They're not. But have you ever worked with a large population of Hispanics? I don't think they're arrogant. I think they're very protective, right? I think I've seen too many people come into supervisory position, and next thing you know it, everybody in that office is Hispanic. They will fire everybody else, and that's been a problem. I've seen that too. Come on, Hispanics. I've seen that. I've seen jobs. I like to see how this is going to work out for California, because I've seen jobs, regular working jobs, where they say you must be bilingual. That's illegal. That's illegal. A regular working job that I would be qualified for, but my only caveat and stump would be I'm not bilingual, but I could do the job? No. No. I guess nobody needs to be bilingual anymore, because they're deporting any Spanish-speaking people. I also hate that when I go on the phone, it press 1 for Spanish, 2 for English. I'm like, mofos, this is America. Your stupid company needs to say, if you need Spanish, press 2. It's not an option. English is the language here. I can't. I can't. I hear you, and I can't take that from you. I can't take that from you. I think that they're afraid to. I'm not going to take it from you, because I know that's the truth of you. Right? Again, I'm going to say I have not found that. Personally, I have not found that. But I do have some concern that maybe Spanish teachers don't respect Spanish students. I do have some concern with that. I mean, Spanish teachers don't respect black students, because black students are a little more adamant in their position, even if they're kindergarten kids. Like, kindergarten kids come in and be like, what the? And I personally think it's hilarious, but if y'all have an old system that belongs to white America, y'all won't like the new age black kids, and the new age black kids ain't taking nobody's shit. These little alpha babies, they're aggressive. So I think that if you're Spanish and you don't like the black population, please don't come to this neighborhood. But it's okay now because everybody's being deported. I don't think we're going to have this problem anymore, Atia, because they're all being deported. Selena Gomez was doing bad acting. You don't think she was really crying? No, she did do a documentary on immigration. I thought she was sincere. I just don't know why she had to do it in front of a camera. But then I was saying, why shouldn't she do it in front of a camera? You know, she's young. She's just a baby still. Does she still have 3 million followers or something like that? And did she lose people? $422 million followers. I think it's okay for her to cry in public. Selena, I wouldn't have taken it down. I got 422 million followers and I'm going to worry about a few people that think I'm being fake and phony. I would not have taken it down. It would have stayed. Here's what I don't like. She got 422 million followers and she's only following 300. That's pretty arrogant. And only people with check marks. And you only know 300 people with check marks? Really, Selena? I think that's rude. But whatever. Whatever. Banner, right, in my opinion. Oh my God, in my opinion. Allegedly, in my opinion. Let me see if I can call my mechanic again. Oh my God, my life is fucked up. Well, at least I know she's by the desk because the phone was busy. We still use antiquated phones. Okay. Let me go from, oh, wait. Bravo will create a storyline. That's it. That's so true. Tiffany says, yes, I do shop in a store only for black products. Good. Common sense is only caring about our people, not continuing to help those that hate us. I'm there. I agree, First Last. I love your name and I love your yin yang. And I think, you know, talking about yin yang, I think this is yin yang. I think everything is getting auto-corrected. I do that at work. If somebody gives you something, if I don't like a product, I leave it in the ladies' room at work. That's really cool. I like that. What happened to MLK sounds like what happened to Andrew Gilliam. Yeah, why do I remember him? Remember, Andrew was a young black man running for governor of Florida against Ron DeSantis. Pictures taken of him nude on the hotel bathroom floor. What the fuck are you doing on a hotel bathroom floor? Did they plant it for him? I think if you're gonna run for public office, your ass better be clean on the bathroom floor. No, I'm just kidding. I do remember Gilliam. That was weird. Oh, well, I thought First Last liked me, but I guess she doesn't. She says, Malcolm X has a laughing at you, lady. FBA, be one first. Stop being willingly ignorant. Can you speak English before you insult me? If you're insulting me, which I can't even tell if you are insulting me, but if you are, can you write that in English, please? Not Spanish, because you're kind of like sounding like it's a cross between English and Spanish. Can you please write it in English and let me know if you're insulting me? I really need you guys to be very clear that you all don't like me. Just say, I don't like you, and then give a statement, and we will be in full agreement on you not liking me. I'm okay if you don't like me. So... I mean, I hear you guys. I think the aggression in your voices, I don't know if it's going to work. We have no damn friends, Auntie, none. What is B1 FBA? I know ADOS. I know what that is. African American, or whatever my people prefer to call themselves. I think we're getting lost in translation. I think you all are now arguing with each other, and could y'all not do that? This is failing the black people, and this happens all the time. This is why it's very hard sometimes. Stay focused. Don't call each other out our names. Stay focused. And it's us against them, not us against us. Okay? Latino for Trump. Now they know they are not white. Yeah. Well, oh my God, I'm kind of getting sick of this channel already. That's not true, Sister Crab. We're staying focused on black hair. Every culture does not like blacks. Every single culture. Period. No, we're not going for compassion. No. I'm having compassion. I didn't say I was going for it. So again, I'm telling my Hispanic people, make a plan. Come with us with what your plan is, and then we will decide if we want to participate. But overall compassion, no, we're not giving that. No, I will not authorize a blanket of compassion. Absolutely not. Every bilingual job is illegal. Yeah, I know that. They still don't know. What I see, I can't say if that's true. All right, we're getting out of control. Actually, no. The 14th Amendment belongs to all. We're just being straight up racist now. Y'all ain't gonna take my channel down. Not with straight up racism. That is the funny part. Atia goes, I hate that I should have to press 1 for English, then end up with someone I don't understand, like in the Philippines or something. It's hilarious. Yeah, you actually could have filed a complaint against them, and I wish you could have filed a complaint against them. Hi, Denver. Oh, no. Oh, okay, she got a little sense. I'll sub. No. No, I'll block you. You don't get to decide whether or not I have a little sense. What is wrong with people? No, you'll sub? I don't need you. Get the fuck out of here, you bitch. Right! The way she said it, Sister Craft. No. Oh, she got a little sense. No, I got a lot of sense. It may not come across always educated, but it ends up teachable. What I got to say will end up teachable. What you got to say is racist because you want to argue a black thing. I don't have time to argue a black thing. You black, I'm black. Don't think I don't know my history with the alligators and the babies and going to picnics. I know my history. I don't always want to state it. but I know my history. And I'll state it when I want to state it. And that doesn't give me a little bit of sense. You don't get to define common sense. Thank you, sweetie. Hi, Kendall. Hi, 9 to 5. Yeah, it's just not a black person's problem today. But let's be fair, in terms of a black person's problem, Bahamians, Jamaicans, and Africans are going to get caught up. They're going to get caught up. So they're black. So it is a 1/8 black person problem. It really is. Hi, Ayana. Oh, I deleted her. Like, you don't get to be all like blackety black and come on my, like, just go on your channel and be blackety black, people. I respect the anger. I want you all to know that. I respect the anger. I am angry. Which is why when I first started coming on, I was like, sit down, don't do nothing, don't do nothing. But I'm allowed to change my mind. I'm allowed to have compassion. Like, the tears are killing me for these Hispanic people. I don't know if I can sit back and just watch like the hurt and the pain. Like, I don't know if I can, but I know I need y'all to come up with a plan. So, make a plan. And then I will decide how I can help. But my heart is breaking. I know the Hispanic group are hardworking people. I know their daddies and their mamas didn't come here for the bullshit. They came here for a better life. Second generation, I don't know. They're just as spoiled as all the other generations. But first generation immigrants, they came to survive. And some of them that are leaving are in their 60s. They're gathering up 60-year-old men. I'm just saying. Hi, Tiffany. And I think that's the point, Tiffany. The 92%, we did have a plan. And Taraji had to go on a Emmy or Grammy or whatever and tell people, you know, Project 2025 is going to hurt us. Read Project 2025. Read it, read it, read it. The plan for Mexicans was in there. Immigrants was in there. It was already in there. You know, we collectively tried to tell y'all, collectively. But since there was no respect for the black voice, boom. Boom. We are at boom. We are at Hiroshima. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wish there was something in the plan that we could have figured out better. All right. Let me play a couple of videos. And then I'm going to be done with talking about that.
Some comments calling me divisive, saying, right now is not the time for finger pointing. We need to work with Latinos for Trump. Latinos for Trump already divided us when they walked into that voting booth on November 5th and made a conscious decision to sell out their family, to sell out their friends, and to sell out their entire community as a whole to ICE. And for what exactly? A pat on the head from the whites? For white proximity? For white validation? I am not the one causing the division, so don't come here and try to gaslight me. I voted to keep their families safe. I'm not the one who voted to have ICE raids on their families. Latinos for Trump are the ones who voted to have ICE raids on their own families and their own friends and their own community. A majority of Latinos foolishly gave your votes to Trump. And how did Trump thank you? By making it his very top priority on day one to deport as many of you, as many of us, as he possibly can. He said, get the fuck out. It doesn't matter if you're illegal or not. It doesn't matter if you're a criminal or not. He wants you out because you're not white.
What do you all think? I'm looking at Spanish commentators on TikTok and IG that is talking to their Spanish people. What do you all think? All right. Get dual citizenship. She's right. I got this one too, but I have no idea why I saved it.
He tried to fire them. They said, nah, bitch. Last night, like a thief in the night, his funky old ugly ass was sitting up in that chair, still signing executive orders, firing 12 inspector generals. Now, let me be very clear. Inspector generals are typically considered to be independent figures within the government agencies. Big one. Departments like the Department of Defense, Department of Education, Department of Agriculture, Department of Commerce, you get the fucking point. Inspector generals are tasked with conducting objective audits within their agency, and they are expected to investigate allegations of waste, fraud, and abuse of power within the department. Pretty much act as an independent entity to make sure that government stays in check. They make sure that, let's say Trump wants to do something with the Department of Education that's not legal, that they look at it and they say, motherfucker, this is not legal. Or he tried to make something happen in the Department of Agriculture that's not up to code. They're going to come in and say, nope, we can't do that shit. But maybe those inspector generals wrote up a motherfucking email and tore his ass up. This black man who's the chairperson of the Council of Inspector Generals walked the fuck back. Started with pleasantries, dear Mr. Gore. I'm writing in response to your email sent to me and other inspector generals earlier this evening, wherein you informed each of us that due to changing priorities, your position as inspector general is terminated effective immediately. As the chairperson of the Council of Inspector Generals and Integrity and Efficiency, I recommend that you reach out to your motherfucking White House counsel, your attorneys, to discuss your intended course of action. Because at this point, we do not believe that the actions taken are legally motherfucking sufficient to dismiss presidentially appointed Senate-confirmed Inspector Generals. Specifically, based upon the 2022 amendments to the Inspector General Act of 1978, the receipt, baby, the president must notify Congress 30 days prior to the removal of an IG and provide substantive rationale, including detailed and case-specific reasons for such removal. 5 U.S.C. 403b8, as amended by Section 5202A of the Securing Inspector General Independence Act of 2022. Title L2, Subtitle A of PL 117-2663, 136, Stat 239532222. Requirement to provide the substantive rationale, including detailed and case-specific reasons, was added to better enable Congress to engage on and respond to a proposed removal of an Inspector General in order to protect the independence of the Inspector General. Bitch. Motherfuckers, should you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me at hannahware@sba.gov. This is what the fuck you do to resist, because dictatorial, authoritarian, and fascist governments will take as much as you allow them to. Bitch, we stopping them at every motherfucking stop.
I couldn't tell if he was black or white. It's hilarious. I have an article to read to you guys. Let me just see if I can find it. We're going to move on from our hatred of people that voted for Trump. Let's move on, child. Again, let me reiterate.
Getting some comments.
Let me reiterate. Come up with a plan. Come up with a plan. And let's talk about your plan. Okay? Because in the 1960s, we had white allies, but the blacks came up with the plan. Okay? When we decided to boycott, we came up with that plan. So, as a matter of fact, I'm going to help you just a little bit Look at the 1960s boycott and figure out what you can boycott. I love me a good boycott, child. Give me a good boycott and I will join you. Okay? All right. Are we good, everyone? Who's talking? I'm just I just love that hardworking young lady. Yeah. I mean, at this stage of the game, it doesn't end with Jasmine Crockett. Like, I want to know what she can do and what the other Democrats can do. If it's too much, it is. I'm tired. But that's me. Too much? No action? Y'all don't have power in Congress? I don't want to hear it. But that's just me. All right? Ah, is that why he did it? Yeah, I don't get... Hi, Mr. Gibbs.
Good morning, Miss Brown.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm doing fine. How are you? Sorry, guys. Let me call my mechanic. All right.
Hello. Please leave a message after.
Hi, Mr. Gibbs.
Yes.
Hi, Colton.
Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
All right. I'm never going to get my car back. Hi, Nellie. All right. All right. So, this is the article. Why don't I have it? Oh my God. I'm really sick of this. All right. This is the article. 2 million federal employees financial incentives to quit. Deferred resignation program offers incentives for workers to resign. Program excludes immigration, national security related position, and U.S. Postal Service employees. The Trump administration said on Tuesday it's offering financial incentives to 2 million civilian full-time federal workers to quit as part of a plan to drastically shrink the size of the U.S. government. The deferred resignation program would allow federal employees to remain on the payroll through September 30th. Here's my problem. I read the letter. Nowhere in the letter does it say you will maintain your salary. And what about your health care benefits? What it says is that you will remain on the payroll. But they need to dissect what remaining on the payroll means. Because there's many people that have been on the payroll but have not received a paycheck. Or an absentee employee is on the payroll but does not receive a check. The deferred resignation program will allow federal employees to remain on the payroll through September 30th, but without having to work in person, possibly having their duties reduced and eliminated in the meantime, according to an email to federal employees seen by Reuters. The email gives federal employees until February 6th to decide whether to take part. It's instructed interested employees to reply to the email from a government account and type the word resign. I'm going to tell you, do not resign. Do not send back that email. Do not send it back. The offer covers civilian employees except those in immigration and national security related positions and people working for the U.S. Postal Service. Now, I just got a hit that contract employees are in trouble because you are not civilian federal employees. So I think it's interesting that they're not saying contract employees should go first. The unprecedented move comes as Republican Donald Trump, the president, has used his early days in office, 3 days, to shrink, purge, and remake the U.S. federal government to conform to his political priorities. There are about 2.3 million U.S. civilian employees. And again, I'm asking, is this contract or is this hired only federal employees under the government's title? This excludes Postal Service. Security-related agencies account for the bulk of the federal workforce, but hundreds of thousands of people across the country in jobs overseeing veterans' health care, inspecting agriculture. So imagine, if you think Lay's is a problem, imagine inspecting agriculture, which I think was this problem here.
We tried to fire them. They said, nah, bitch. Last night, like a thief in the night, his funky old ugly ass was sitting up in that chair, still signing executive orders, firing 12 inspector generals. Now, let me be very clear. Inspector generals are typically considered to be independent figures within the government agencies. Big one. Departments like the Department of Defense, Department of Education, Department of Agriculture, Department of Commerce, you get the fucking point. Inspector generals are tasked with conducting objective audits in their agency, and they are expected to investigate allegations of waste, fraud, and abuse of power within the department. Pretty much act as an independent entity to make sure that government stays in check. They make sure that, let's say Trump wants to do something with the Department of Education that's not legal, that they look at it and they say, motherfucker, it's not legal. Or he tries to make something happen in the Department of Agriculture that's not up to code. They're going to come in and say, nope, we can't do that shit. But maybe those inspector generals wrote up a motherfucking email and tore his ass up. This black man is the chairperson of the Council of Inspector Generals. Fuck the fuck back. Starting with pleasantries, dear Mr. Gore. I'm writing in response to your email sent to me and other Inspector Generals earlier this evening, wherein you informed each of us that due to changing priorities, your position as Inspector General is terminated effective immediately. As a chairperson of the Council of Inspector Generals and Integrity and Efficiency, I recommend that you reach out to your motherfucking White House counsel, your attorneys, to discuss your intended course of action. Because at this point, we do not believe that the actions taken are legally motherfucking sufficient to dismiss presidentially appointed Senate-confirmed Inspector Generals. Specifically, based upon the 2022 amendments to the Inspector General Act of 1978, the receipts, baby, the president must notify Congress 30 days prior to the removal of an IG and provide substantive rationale, including detailed and case-specific reasons for such removal. 5 USC 403BA, as amended by the Section 5202A of the Securing Inspector General Independence Act of 2022. Title L2, Subtitle A of PL 117-263-136 Stat 23953222. Requirement to provide the substantive rationale, including detailed and case-specific reasons, was added to better enable Congress to engage on and respond to a proposed removal of an Inspector General in order to protect the independence of the Inspector Generals, bitch. Motherfucker, should you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me at Hannibal Ware at sba.gov. This is what the fuck you do to resist, because dictatorial, authoritarian, and fascist governments will take as much as you allow them to. Bitch, we stopping them at every motherfucking stop.
I Yeah, for some reason I have to mute it, and I don't know why that's a problem lately. I don't know. Something happened to my computer and my videos. But see, I want to thank you for your donation today. I really appreciate your donation, and I just want to encourage anyone that wants to donate to me. Those are my websites that you could donate. I mean, I don't know who's doing what I'm doing, right? I'm not reading on a president that doesn't care about you. I'm reading on how to save your life. And by the way, I'm telling you across the board, do not answer that email. Better to get terminated. Do not be afraid to get fired. However, today, do not answer the email. Do not answer the email through February 6th. Let it go. Let it sit. Do not panic. But I would advise you to get a reading with me, because every scenario could be different. Some of you may have to leave. I don't think you should leave under duress. There will be more negotiations. I promise you. And unless you sit down and unless you say to them, I need my termination letter to say I am getting my salary right through September 30th. My medical will stand for what it is till September 30th. Tell me what I am going to have for my medical after September 30th. I was told, hold on a second. I was told that there is a new email coming out called Fork in the Road. And the email is for deferred resignation letter, where you participate in a program you're signing up for early retirement. That makes a big difference. I said last night there's some trickery involved. So now the letter is going to mean that you are retiring. And the retirement could last for 2 years. And then, when you retire, you are no longer an employee, and you will have to reapply for your position. And for some of you that took tests to get in, you got to be tested all over again. So I'm telling you to not sign the letter. Do not send back resign. Do not say anything. Let them come back to you again. Nothing in that letter tells me that they are negotiating your salaries. So some of you are going to resign, and you're going to be on the payroll, but you're not going to get a paycheck. So if there's ever a time to get a reading, federal employees, get a reading. Let Spirit tell you how this is supposed to work for you. Okay? Oh, thank you, C. Thank you so much. Thank you for the donation. Oh, but if anybody else wants to donate, wait, if anybody wants a reading with me, 213-458-7408. If anybody wants to donate, please donate, because my job and ideology has always been to help. So let me help. Let me do my job. Okay, I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry you couldn't hear me, but I did repeat my message. So, I thought I had a video here of one more person. Here it is. Let me just play this one for you. I'll mute it. I know that seems to be a problem lately.
And they received an email that said, from the administration, if you tender your resignation by next Friday, we will guarantee you payment through the end of September, whether or not you show up for work. So tender your resignation, and then boy, it's just going to be a gravy train. You're just going to get paid for 7 months without working. The president has no authority to make that offer. There's no budget line item to pay people who are not showing up for work. This is a guy who made this promise to contractors again and again when he was a private business guy. Oh, come work for me on my casino. Come work for me in a hotel. We're going to do a handshake. We're going to do a contract. The contractor does the work, and then finds out they get stiffed. So my message to federal employees who receive this is, the president has tried to terrorize you for about a week, and then gives you a little sweetheart offer. If you resign in the next week, we're just going to pay you for doing nothing for the next 7 months. Don't be fooled. He's tricked hundreds of people with that offer. If you accept that offer and resign, he'll stiff you just like he stiffed the contractors. He doesn't have any authority to do this. Do not be fooled by this guy. You were here before he was here, and you'll be here after he was here. Show up for work, be diligent, serve Americans every day, make their life better, answer their phone call, give them an answer, track down their constituent call. Don't be fooled by a fake offer that because he's terrorized you last week, it would be easy to just resign now and get a check for 7 months, because I can tell you that promise is worth nothing.
Oh, Lord. Can you guys hear the message? I don't know. Are we getting across to you all? Can you hear the message? Do not live in fear. To be honest with you, some of y'all exhausted. Some of y'all need not work, because some of y'all are tired as hell. Some of y'all have federal jobs that are just taxing you. But I also know you're not ready. So I am begging everyone, call me for a reading. Dead ass. 213-458-7408. And let's see how this can be designed just for you. Not as a mass, federal deportation, workforce exit, resignation. Don't do it. Just type yes if you heard my message. Just type yes. I just want to know that you hear me. Sit on your thumbs. Do not answer this email. Just say yes that you heard me. Okay, yes. Good. Hi, Tony. Hi. Yes, incognito. Thank you. Yes, Kendall. Thank you. Yes, Stephen. Thank you. Demetra. Yes. Just type yes if you heard my message. We will survive this. We, together, we will survive this. We are not going to get conned. We are not going to get terrorized. We are not going to get feared. Okay? We're finally going to have a spiritual backbone. And get your affairs in order, though. So figure out some of the things that you could eliminate. All right? If you could pay up your car notes, do it. Start paying up your car notes if you have to double your car notes. Your credit cards are going to become useless. I don't know if concentrating on your credit cards are going to be in your best interest. No, it will pass, but we're not going to live on that statement. We're going to take care of ourselves while we're in the midst of this. I want y'all to be very careful when y'all go to religion, because religion stops you from doing something. We need to do some prep work. It'll pass, but y'all better do some prep work. If people need to pay up their rent, double up their rent, do it. Survive. Okay? If it's time to look for another job, do it. Right? Get out there before 2 million workers get out there to look for a job. Thank you, Samara. Yes. Tony says 100. If you heard my message, just type yes. And the message is, do not respond to the email. There is not enough information in that email. If you type in resign, you will not get another dime as a paycheck. And they may cut your medical benefits the minute you send back that email that said resign. Don't do it. Yes. Yes, be proactive. Yes. 100 says cut the bullshit. Oh, what does that say? Girl, I did not know that was your name. Noel, yes. And I want you all to talk to each other. Send text messages, send emails to your peeps. Start creating a private group to your own peeps, right? Be the leader of the group. Let people know this is what you're getting. This is the information that you're getting. Do not sign that email. That's a good point, Noel. Noel says there is no policy in place behind Orange Man's statements. There's no policy. They don't actually mean anything. So, this is first level. Do nothing. Do nothing. Let them come back to you. Okay? Let them, might have to get rid of contract employees and contract agencies. But you know what I noticed? They did not say they were getting rid of contract agencies. Did you notice that? You know why? They're going to keep the contract employees, keep the contract agencies, and not pay them any benefits, and most likely bring them on with much less salaries than you all are making. Also, if you resign, sweeties, you cannot go to a contract agency and work. Because it already said, like, if you take it, it's called retirement, and you can't come back for 2 years. Better to be fired. Type yes if you heard me. Type yes. Here's a really good example. Yes, how can he just lie like that? When I resigned from my state position, everything, including medical, was stopped within a week. Needless to say, I went back after 4 months for the pension. Last night, we were doing one of these videos, and a woman named Michelle came on. And I'm not sure what she said anymore, but she triggered me into, like, tapping in, like, even before I did the reading. And I was like, oh, shit, Michelle. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. And then I realized what was happening. Because Michelle had me off. And I realized, like, I heard Michelle. They're not going to pay y'all. They're not going to pay y'all for 9 months. It doesn't make sense. Look at this video one more time. They're not going to pay you.
And they received an email that said, from the administration, if you tender your resignation by next Friday, we will guarantee you payment through the end of September, whether or not you show up for work. So tender your resignation, and then, boy, it's just going to be a gravy train. You're just going to get paid for 7 months without working. The president has no authority to make that offer. There's no budget line item to pay people who are not showing up for work. This is the guy who made this promise to contractors again and again and again when he was a private business guy. Oh, come work for me on my casino. Come work for me in a hotel. We're going to do a handshake. We're going to do a contract. The contractor does the work and then finds out they get stiffed. So my message to federal employees who receive this is, yeah, the president has tried to terrorize you for about a week, and then gives you a little sweetheart offer. If you resign in the next week, we're just going to pay you for doing nothing for the next 7 months. Don't be fooled. He's tricked hundreds of people with that offer. If you accept that offer and resign, he'll stiff you just like he stiffed the contractors. He doesn't have any authority to do this. Do not be fooled by this guy. You were here before he was here, and you'll be here after he was here. Show up for work, be diligent, serve Americans every day, make their life better, answer their phone call, give them an answer, track down their constituent call. Don't be fooled by a fake offer that because he's terrorized you in the last week, it would be easy to just resign now and get a check for 7 months, because I can tell you that promise is worth nothing.
If you hear the message, type in yes. Miriam said yes. Aquarian 71 said yes. Sister Craft says yes. Vivian says yes. Hi, Tanya. If you hear the message, today's message, and there are two important messages. Hispanics, if you want our support, come up with a plan. Let us know what your plan is. And for federal workers, don't touch this. Do not send back an answer of resign. Do not send it back. Sit on that email. Do nothing. Don't panic. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't even go to work and talk about it. Quiet. Now, some of you all have some disciplinary issues. They're going to take you all out first. So call me for your own personal readings so that you could figure out how do you survive this, right? Everybody else, sit on it. Okay? Call me for your own personal reading, 213-458-7408. Let's figure out the best course of action. Great advice. Thank you, Savannah. I'm really trying here. So I hope, hi, Infinite, I hope you all can appreciate the effort, right? So if you guys want to give a donation, I'm down. Is that the donation one? No, they all look alike. Those are all my donation ones. If you guys want to get a reading, federal employees, contractual employees with the federal government, text me, 213-458-7408. Don't panic. Some of y'all don't even like your jobs anyway. So don't panic. But let's talk so we can figure out all your bills you need to pay up. Okay? And if some of y'all got your kids in private school, you might have to pull them out. Have some healthy conversation with your kids. All right, guys. I hope I helped. I hope I'm getting through. Again, type yes if you heard me. You're welcome, sweetie. You're welcome. We're going to stay focused, Charm. We had 2 conversations today. That was Hispanics coming up with a plan and discussing it with us. We love the tears, but we need more from you now. And federal employees and what should each one do. But for right now, we will not answer that email. If you heard me, type yes. Beyond that, come get your own personal readings. 213-458-7408. I love you guys. I have got to go to work. Take it easy. Bye. Oh, I think I could do it. Let me see.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare, she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire, with a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright, of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright, of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.